Hey, you guys. I hope everybody's having a happy Monday. I really do, because I am. Well, I don't have no choice. Life is good. I'm so grateful. We all should be so grateful. But for those of us, hey, Alfonso, for those of you who do not know who I am, my name is Katisha Willis. I'm the owner of Intuitive Medical Coding Made Simple. I am a certified coder. I actually work in the field coding claims. DRG validation is the particular coding that I do. I'm also an instructor, mentor, and mindset coach. My company actually focuses on creating and specializing in medical coding programs that are designed specifically for future coders to help build self-confidence. My services include tutoring, power sessions for those of you guys who are not absolutely ready yet to do a CPC preparation course with me, but you want more information, more direction. I have power sessions for things like that. But I do specialize in actually creating specialized programs specifically for CPC exam preparation, as well as medical coding programs that focuses on being a more well-rounded coder versus just the black and white coder. I teach you a little bit differently because I teach from the real world, what you actually see in the charts, and how it looks and what you should be looking for. You know, a lot of times when you sit for the exam, you have not been exposed yet to the actual coding world. So it's black and white, and it might even look foreign, even though you study all that time. It might even look foreign to you. So the one thing about it is getting with someone who wants to mentor. That is my job. That is what I do. And I love doing it. You know, obviously I do. I created a business around it. But my live today is talking about when you are interested in something versus when you're ready and being ready to take action on it. Because I am a real person, I'm not in a job, or I don't have a business, I should say, where it's so corporated, so cookie cutter, box cutter. That's not me. I'm a very innovative instructor, and I teach outside of the box. I'm not one of those ones that going to go specifically by that straightforward curriculum. I'm going to teach my students something a little bit more, because where you're sitting is where I was sitting. And I was so focused on gotta pass, gotta pass, gotta pass, gotta pass. I need to study this. I need to study this. Okay. And having a better understanding. Hey, Kathy. Having a better understanding of what it means to actually code something and to code it accurately. So the reason why I'm getting on here, because I see a lot of people who they are interested in being a medical coder. Interested, curiosity, being curious, being concerned, those things. Okay, you're just interested in becoming a medical coder, and anybody could be interested in anything, but are you ready to take action? Are you ready? Are you ready to say, okay, I'm going to dedicate, commit this amount of time, and I'm also ready to invest in myself, whether that means monetary or being a part of a group that that really is going to be engaging. Because to be a coder is to be like a PI, an investigator. And when you guys are out here studying for this, focusing on this, you have to be engaging. You have to ask the questions, because if you don't ask the question, you'll never know what the answer is. So I really try to expose my students, especially in my private group. I definitely try to create a platform where they can say, do, ask anything that they want to do. It is when you really want more in-depth information other than what is being posted there that I suggest that you inbox me so that we can come up with a plan for you. This is important to me. This is my life. This is my commitment, my dedication to you. Hey, Jewel. Yes, this is my dedication to you because I know that the value of my content is by far the best because of the way that I teach, the way that I am personally. Not only do I work in this field, but I walk the walk, I talk the talk, and that's just how I operate. What you see is what you get, and I try to be so super transparent. When it comes to coding, you know, I seen a notation, or somebody did a post in one of my targeted groups talking about something to the effect about, you know, remote coders, and we shouldn't knock remote coders and all of this jazz. But let me tell you something. It's not about knocking remote coding at all. If you're a new coder and your ambition and your desire is to become a remote coder, guess what? Do that. Focus on that. All I'm suggesting to you is that at the end of the day, just know this, that being a remote coder, it takes a lot of discipline. And if you have it, by all means, this might be just the role that you need. If you need to be a little bit more confined or closer to the home because you have kids or whatever the case may be, being a remote coder may be an awesome direction for you. I'm not kidding. It definitely has its perks. That's for sure. However, at the end of the day, let me tell you, when I'm sitting in here, I'm looking at all these walls, all my material. It's like I have a bookstore in my room because I have so many things that I'm working on and learning how to be so multitask, looking at additional curriculums and just additional things that I want to present in my own personal program, medical coding program, to you guys that's not like everybody else. So I wanted to hop on here to just put out there, if you're interested, be interested, okay? But if that's all you're ever going to do and you're never going to take any action, or you're never going to invest anything in yourself, okay, interested is all you're ever going to be, because you're the only one that's getting in the way of your desire of getting to the next step. All of this stuff costs. It's nothing that you're doing that I didn't do. And I have had my share. I have had my share. My coding journey, when I tell you guys what my coding journey is, you are going to flip out because you're going to say, what? This girl did what? Yes. Because I do not accept no. I do not accept defeat. I do not accept, not being determined, not taking action. If I don't have the money, I go and find the money if I want to do something. And that's the type of student that I want to attract to me. I'm not confused about who I want to teach. I'm not confused about the direction in which my company is going. I need my students to be focused. I need them to be ready. And I need them to know that they must, even after they take a course with me, that they must still go out and invest in themselves with not only new technologies, but new coding material, because things change in the coding world constantly. Every single day it changes. And with coding, there's a lot of gray area. Nothing is just black and white in coding. So you must still be willing and ready to take action. You do not want to be left behind in the coding world because you did not want to pay the extra money to get the valued content that it was going to take for you to get to that next level. That makes no sense. It makes no sense not to value your worth and value what you want. The content, the time and the the worthiness of it, it doesn't even matter. You know what matters is the information that you receive from me, the dedication that you receive from me, the value of my content that you receive from me. So many times I will sit up and be burning the midnight oil with my students. And I can just remember, it's almost like having a flashback of what I experienced when I started to actually start studying and started focusing. I mean, I really pep talked myself. It was so many times I wanted to give up and be like, oh girl, this I'm done. This too much. But at the end of the day, all I thought about was, remember why you started. Remember what this is going to do for you, because what I'm about to do, this journey that I'm going on, is transitioning me to a better life. It is transforming my life. It has transformed me completely. I mean, the things that I'm able to do is, I couldn't do this 2 or 3 years ago at all. And so when I sit back and I think about the content that I'm giving out to my students and the things that, thank you, Jewel, and the things that I'm doing, I cannot even stress to you guys what it has done in my life to even put me at this position where I am right now, speaking to you so passionately about something that I love to do. This is my life. This is my little world, I should say. And you guys are my community. And I love being able to get up and talk to you guys about the different things that's coming out in coding, the different guidelines. But for me, when you approach me, it's more so about, especially if you want to be a student or you're thinking about doing anything such as this, just like with anything else in life, you must be focused. All distractions must be removed, and you must keep pushing forward. You must be willing to take action. That's it. Be ready. Be ready. Because see, being interested is just you're curious about the coding world, what happens, what we do, how we do. So at the end of the day, I just want you guys to really understand and to really know, whatever it is that you're getting ready to embark on, I need you to just be ready to take that action. So in saying that, if you have additional questions for me, you want tutoring, you need a power session with me, or you would like to enroll in one of my programs, definitely inbox me so that I can see and we can see if we would be a good fit for one another, because that's so important. It is so important to have the type of instructor that is going to be at your beck and call when it comes down to certain things. Not somebody who's not going to want to really break it down to you, give you the nuts and bolts of it, but you want a teacher, an instructor that is going to resonate with you. You know, you don't want somebody that, okay, maybe I can get her sometime, I'm not really sure. No, you want somebody who is going to resonate with you and resonate with what you're trying to do. Point blank, period. It is no confusion on what I'm doing. It is no confusion what I want my students, because there's a certain expectation that as students you set for your instructor, and there's a certain expectation that the instructor sets for the students. So there is no confusion about, you know, if you enroll in my program, what am I expecting, or vice versa. It is more so about, okay, I know that I can depend on Katisha to answer these questions, to help me to be a better, well-rounded coder. She is putting her focus on me. This is what she's doing. And so, you know, in saying that, I have several videos to do today that I wanted to get out. Some things that I'm going to be doing in my private group today. I'm jumping on just to introduce who I am, what I do, and how I can help you. I'm going to do that in my private group for those that have joined, so that they can really connect with me, because I don't want my private group just to be posting questions. I want them to be able to go live. I want them to be able to post videos, because I am going to go live in my private group from time to time to just resonate with them, make sure they're okay, give them the opportunity to ask me questions on the lives. So it's a lot of benefits with reaching out to Intuitive Medical Coding Made Simple, because my whole goal is to make sure as future coders that you can be the best coders that you can possibly be. I worked hard getting to where I am. My journey has not been easy. I have paid tons of money to do just what I'm sitting here to do right now, investing in myself, and I'm still investing because I want to be the best, not just for myself, but for my students as well. So on that note, I hope you guys are having a fabulous Monday, and I hope that your week will be an awesome week, and that you definitely will have favor in anything that you set out to do. Thank you, and have a great day.